Welcome to the Communication Arts Department. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so happy to have you here today watching our video and look forward to a time when we can do this in person with you. My name is Dr. Victoria Brody and I'm an assistant professor within the Communication Arts Department. And today with us we also have Dr. Marianne Pearson. She is a professor within the Communication Arts Department as well as the director of our Public Relations and Journalism program. So what we're going to do today is just give you kind of a quick overview of our different programs we have within communication arts. So it's communication studies, public relations, and theater arts, as well as journalism and new media. So let's jump into the Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies. So as we know, effective communication can really make people feel valued and empowered, creating harmony and rapport, but poor communication can kind of do the same thing. And within our program, we help equip our students, giving them the theories and the academic foundation to understand how effective communication works so that they can not only work well potentially as leaders, but also they can do so within a team dynamics as well. So as we look at our communication studies degree, we have careers that land in as a communication strategist, or you can go into law enforcement, public service, business organizations. And right now we are seeing so much communication from organizations, and the people who are at the helm of that are those who have gotten degrees within this framework to understand really how to communicate with those around us effectively, especially when it comes to times where a lot of communication needs to happen in an organization to be able to represent, not just when you look at the external communications, but internally there is so much communication as well. So communication specialists and communication information officers. We also have a speech and debate team that does tournaments yearly, and they do 12 or more tournaments each year. And this is our team here. It's a picture of our wonderful CBU forensics team. And they are award-winning. They have done a phenomenal job. And at the helm is Professor Mike Mars, and he does a great job directing the students and helping them to really understand how speech and debate can impact their lives and help them to influence those around them. So next we have public relations, and Dr. Marianne Pearson will talk to us about that.
Hello, it's so great to be with you all today. I'm always thrilled to share about our Bachelor of Arts in Public Relations program. And public relations encompasses many different areas of work. A public relations practitioner can work in a nonprofit, in a government type position. Many times they do roles that involve event planning and getting messages out in time of crisis communication or issues management. So we have courses that address all of those areas. And our public relations graduates are working in a great many of those fields. In fact, we do see a 9% and even growing higher than that growth pattern within the industry. And listed are some of the jobs that our students who have graduated with their Bachelor of Arts in Public Relations have. A big one is public information officer, whether it be for a school district or water department or the government, or public relations specialist. You could work for agencies or as a communications manager in missions outreach or as a publicist. And we have many of our graduates who work in social media direction or as a social media strategist or a fundraising manager.
So next I'll jump in here and talk about our CBU PRSSA chapter. So this is the Public Relations Society of America, but it's the student society that we have at California Baptist. And this is a really great organization that comes together to help our students really understand and grow professionally while they're still on campus. So we are happy to have a really robust club. We have, at the time, we have, I believe, 75 members, and it's been really great to have those members get engaged and involved. So what they're focused on in this organization is, like I mentioned, professional growth. So we are looking to help our students not only be academically prepared, but also to bridge that experience, that great solid academic experience, into where they're going professionally. So we work on getting speakers in that are professionals within public relations and communications that are really talking about issues that matter right now and that our students need to understand as they're stepping out into their chosen careers. And this is one of those events we had at the beginning of the year, which is obviously a very hot ticket item. And also it helps the students to understand that how they're going to take their education and actually implement that when they leave CBU.
And that was a great event, very well attended by our majors and others within the campus. The next major we are going to be discussing is journalism and new media. And journalistic skills are always important. We actually help our students to learn how to navigate the world of print journalism as well as online and convergent journalism. And they can learn to be excellent writers, copy editors, photographers, photojournalists, designers, creating really good infographics and designs. And so this skill set is really important today. They share stories, and they share them in many different ways. We have several publications that they can work on. In fact, those 3 award-winning publications are Banner, Pursuit, and Angelos, and we also have CBU TV. So those who are interested in broadcast journalism can get involved with CBU TV. And some of the careers that they can go for are listed here. They can be, as I said, photojournalist, magazine editor, foreign correspondent, copy editor, a sports information director. There's a lot of our graduates. We have a long list of them who are out there who've done very well with this degree. Plus, we win awards. 180 plus awards were received by the students' hard-earned work from 2016 to 2019. And coming up is a photo of them at a conference where they won many awards. The conferences are something that the journalism and PR and communication students, if they're involved in the publications, they can apply to go to these conferences. And this helps them to learn from the industry professionals. We've gone to conferences in New York and San Francisco, Tennessee, depending where they're holding them that year, as we belong to several journalism professional organizations. And our media group name is Lancer Media Group.
So here's one of our publications as well. You can see this is our Pursuit magazine, as Dr. Pearson talked about. And all 3 of these publications have won a multitude of awards and continue to do so. You know, really gearing our students to be able to walk into the professions that they are looking to engage in after they finish this great academic as well as practical learning at CBU.
One of the things that working on the publication does for them is it allows them to be able to work in a team very collaboratively, and that translates to the workplace. So our students feel prepared to work in a team setting.
Absolutely. And this leads us to our Bachelor of Arts in Theater. So we have a very robust theater department that puts on multiple productions a year. As you can see here, we have 4 award-winning productions that are put on and they have won a multitude of awards. Some very prestigious awards within the theater community. And we prepare students not just to act or to be on stage, but to do all of the things behind stage as well. They go from putting together costumes to doing advanced makeup design to then putting on productions on stage, doing lighting and all of the things that go along with putting on an award-winning production. So some of our students come out and they work as producers or directors, set designers, lighting designers, a theater actor, sound design, stage manager, or a playwright and film actor. We actually have one right now who is a PR and a theater graduate, and she is filming in movies and doing public relations on the side. So we definitely love our students who cross over like that. They become dancers, film actors. So it's a wide variety of things that the theater department offers to our students to be able to walk into that type of a career. Here is actually an image of one of those fantastic set designs that we talked about, and this is within our Wallace Theater where our productions happen. And also just to note, and I know this is true of our journalism department as well, is that we have stipends and scholarships available for students who work on our productions, our theater productions, as well as on our publication staff. So we have multiple opportunities for students to be able to become engaged and to get engaged and to also be paid in doing so. Here's one of our last productions that we had in February of this year, and that was Babette's Feast, very well attended, and another phenomenal event that our theater department put on. So I know that we aren't joining you right now in person, but we are very happy to have an opportunity to be able to talk to you all and to engage with you all in this video. But since we are on so much in an online environment, please jump into the conversation. We would love to have you join us on our social media channels. So we have one for all of our different programs as well as for our PRSSA. So please look us up, join the conversation. And if you have questions or we can answer any questions, please reach out to us. We would be more than happy to connect with you and to answer any questions you might have. And we look forward to being able to see you sometime in the near future on campus.